Plaintiff Mary Castiglione and her son Eric Berger say the defendant dated Mary's other son, and Mary knows that she has issues with prescription drugs. Eric claims he's even witnessed the defendant selling prescription pills, and Mary's suing her today for the value of an antique bed. Defendant Heather Shaw admits that she takes prescription pain pills, but insists it's because she recently had surgery. Heather claims she agreed to move in with Mary, but once Mary learned that Heather wasn't getting back together with her son, her entire attitude changed, and she denies owing her for the bed.
Start with you. Give me some background.
Okay. I've known the defendant for about 15 years. She did date my youngest son, not Eric. This is Eric. She dated my son, Jason. And I know she has issues with prescription drugs, and
I do too. My pharmacist doesn't always get me mine in time.
Yeah.
Yeah. How long is yours late usually?
Huh?
Yours is always on time.
Yes.
If your doctor calls your doctor has never been late calling yours in.
No.
She said she doesn't
Once a
have
month.
issues. Okay. Isn't that what you talk about?
Not
No.
those kind, no.
What you
not
talking
those
about?
kind.
Yeah.
Not those kind. She abuses them.
Oh, she abuses them.
Sells them. Yeah.
Oh, no, I don't have those issues. Oh, no.
And she's trying to con the government out of benefits she's not entitled to.
She claims disability?
Yeah, trying to.
Okay, she may be injured. Ma'am, you give me some background.
I'm on medication. I recently had surgery, so that's why I'm on medication.
Right. Okay. Do you know of her having surgery?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't she be on pain-killing medicine?
Why we were bringing that up, Your Honor, is because I've seen firsthand that she sells them. Okay, she sells some of her prescription off for extra money.
You seen her sell them?
Yeah.
Where?
We were at her house. She was making phone calls to friends of hers. Yeah.
In front of you?
Yeah, in front
Saying,
of
come pick it up, I have it. $25 a pill.
me. I don't know exactly
my
what that was,
gosh.
but yeah, it was.
You say you were there?
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Exactly.
sitting on the couch,
Right.
drinking tea, or what were you there over there for?
Watching TV probably.
You were over there watching television?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And you heard she got on the phone and said, what? If you can recall.
I-
Come get it. I got it.
Yeah.
The Eagles dropped.
Yeah. Something to that extent, Your Honor.
Gosh.
Go ahead. What else you all want me to know other than you
Okay,
believe
okay.
she's abusing and selling
Okay.
her prescription pain
I just
pills?
wanted you to know what kind of person she really is, okay?
All right, but I have
So-
to. You can't just
so-
throw those type. That's a criminal allegation. So I have
Yes.
to delve into that a little bit.
Yep.
But go
So
ahead.
she conned me into renting a house with her. Okay?
Conned you.
Conned me. Yeah,
Well,
well,
how-
she
so
stayed
how
on
so?
me and on me and on me until I finally said, okay,
That's what's real.
Okay, she pressured you.
Yeah.
pressured me.
Where were you living when she pressured you to?
I was living somewhere else.
And you did
Okay.
it just to appease her?
No, I was trying to help her, actually.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
She couldn't get the place on her own.
Your Honor.
So,
Couldn't just
so-
co-sign. You decided to move in altogether.
right. So, after we got the keys and stuff, her whole demeanor changed. And then she moved all of her stuff in, and it was just full. There was no room for me at all. But anyway, I had decided not to move in after all.
Okay.
So I never moved in, but I paid rent and stuff. The issue here is that I loaned her my deceased son's antique bed
Okay.
for her daughter.
Let me get some background from her, and then we'll get to the specifics. Ma'am?
Yes. On the part where I conned her, I didn't con her. I actually talked to her son before he had gotten in trouble and went to prison. He told me his mother was having hardship and that she was living from her car to house. I was trying to help. I needed help, she needed help.
Didn't you say
so we
that's
helped
your
each
son
other.
as well?
I have 4 sons.
Okay, well, why would she have to do all that with 4 sons?
What?
Why would she have to move car to car, you said?
No, I'm saying
That's
she
not
was
true,
staying
Your
from
Honor.
place to place. She didn't have a
Okay, I
permanent
thought I
home.
heard you say something about car.
That's not true.
She had been
staying in
staying
the
from her car to home to
Right,
different homes,
That's what
and he
I thought
wanted.
I heard you say. So, out of her 4 sons, they would allow her to stay in a car as opposed to having her come and move with them. Not one said, Mama, get out that car and take that blanket off.
Yeah.
Come on, live with me. Nobody said that. Go ahead. What else you want me to do?
The only son that was reliable like that was Alan, and he lived in Long Beach. He was the only one that currently had a job and had a home, or a roof overhead.
The rest of them
Eric
lived in the
and-
car too?
Eric and Jason lived with their mom.
Huh?
Eric and Jason had lived with their mother. She was taking care of them, but she
Okay.
lost her home.
Okay, and where'd they go?
Jason's in prison, and Eric's living with her. He
And you
currently
say she
does-
lost her home.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. When she lost it, where did they go? See,
wherever
people just
they
can't say things about people that's so defamatory and not think that I'm going to delve into it. I'm talking about this woman was sleeping from car to car. Go ahead. So she was living with her sons. She lost her house. Where did her sons go? She went to the car. Where did her sons go?
They stayed, Jason stayed from house to house, and as she did.
All right, let's go to the antique that you're suing for.
Okay,
specifically.
so even though I didn't move in, I let her keep, I said that she could
What?
use the bed until she got another one. So in the end of July, I heard that she had sold my bed. So August the 10th, I sent Eric over
that's
to
when I
make,
come
my son here, to make arrangements to move the bed because I heard she got another one too. So at that time, she texted him and said, "You stole my bed. You stole,
Okay,
you stole our bed. My, you know."
Yeah.
The bed
I went
was
over there,
stolen.
Your Honor. I went over there, Your Honor, and I picked up my guitar. I said, we'll be back for the bed. She didn't let me in the house or anything. She just closed the door and said, okay, all right. Then about an hour, 2 hours later, I started getting these texts saying that, why'd you break into my garage and take the bed?
Okay.
I never even knew that the bed was in the garage. As far as I knew, the bed was in the house, set up where I set it up with my friend. We're talking about like late 1800s where,
But the suggestion is that within 1 or 2 hours, you were supposed to have come back and stolen the bed?
No, we already had stolen it.
Ma'am, what do you want to tell me?
Okay, that is wrong on the date. It's August 24th. He came by and said he wanted to get his guitar.
First, let's start out with how the bed ended up in your home.
Okay, the bed ended up my home because she was going to let my daughter use it. She was planning for us to get back together. I didn't know about that. I told her we were only going to be
That's not
friends.
true.
He told her exactly the same thing. As soon as she found out we were just going to be friends, she started acting distant. She wasn't around as
true.
much. And so that's what happened. He made threatening stuff to me, so I called the police department and I made a police report. Because my garage was open, the bed was gone, and some of my dad's stuff is gone. And my
Had
dad
he-
is also deceased.
Do you know of her coming,
Your
him
Honor.
coming there to get the guitar?
Yes, he did come. That was August 24th. I had the police report.
Wasn't the same day as the bed
The
came
same.
up missing?
He said he was coming back to get the bed, and
Okay,
I
so
told him
it's
I'd be
just-
back after I ran my errands.
Okay, and it's just like he says then. He said he was coming back in an hour, and within that hour, you text him and said
Yeah.
the bed is gone?
Yeah.
All
Well, within about an hour or two, I texted him, was like, "What's going on?" The bed's gone, and my dad's stuff.
All right. And you have the police report?
Yes, I do.
And they investigated, and what did they conclude?
They told me more likely we'd have to probably go to small claims court.
All right. And that's
Very
what
good.
we're going to decide here. And
yeah, Your Honor, that
why are
bed.
you suing her? She said you loaned it to her daughter. Did you loan it to her daughter or
I
to
loaned it
her?
to her.
Who did you speak with? Did you ever speak
Her.
to her daughter
I did speak with her.
about borrowing the bed?
This is who we loaned the bed to, Your Honor.
Okay. Ma'am,
Yes.
this says being threatened by,
Eric Berger.
and you believe
I never
he
threatened
broke into
her.
the residence today. Well, breaking in is a crime. You need to go back and ask them to prosecute someone for breaking and entering, and go to their boss, and then go all the way to the police commission. If
Okay.
they fail to allow you to file the charge of breaking and entering, because that's what you tell them here. You don't say that the owner came to get it back. Judgment for the plaintiff. Have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I don't have anything to say to her.
I don't have anything to say. We know the truth, so.
Yeah, justice was served today.